WXD, the only place in Whistler Township for all your news. My name is Nicolette.
And I'm Shelby, and this is Channel 7 News. Our first story tonight will be about the fire at Old McCullough Place.
21 of Whistler Township's volunteer firefighters arrived on the scene less than 10 minutes after the call was made. Led by Nolan Fenwick, the fire was put out in less than 30 minutes.
Nobody was injured in this fire, but it did leave a mark the size of a football field in the grass. The quick response by the brave firefighters was able to save the neighbor's barn, along with stopping the fire from spreading to the nearby forest.
Now we will go to our very own Samantha Miedema. Sam, are you there?
Hi Shelby and Nicolette, I'm here with Nolan Fenwick, one of the first responders on the scene. Tell us what happened here today.
Well, I was working at Target when I got the call. I put on my fire-resistant boots and pants, strapped on my helmet, hopped in my truck, and I was on my way. Showed up with about 20 of my other volunteer firefighters, and the fire was pretty big, about the size of a football field. But we were able to put it out pretty quickly, so it didn't spread.
Wow, that's incredible. Did you say volunteer firefighters? Tell me more.
Well, yes, actually. It's funny that you ask. About 75% of all firefighters in the U.S. are volunteers. And in Whistler Township, the volunteer firefighter program is very diverse. We have a lot of members of the community, including a college professor, a lawyer, a real estate agent, a carpenter. It's awesome to see how many people you can get to come out.
How do you manage having a full-time job at Target along with being a volunteer firefighter?
Well, most of our firefighters have other jobs, but we really want to give back to the community. That's why we take time out of our busy schedules to be a volunteer firefighter. You can become involved in many different ways. Most of our volunteer firefighters hear about it from word of mouth. You're required to attend 2 training sessions every month and must live close to Whistler Township. We currently have 44 members of the volunteer firefighting program. With that being said, more than half of our force is over the age of 40. So I'm really happy to be talking to you today.
And why is that?
Well, funny that you ask. With our numbers beginning to decrease, we're really looking for some more recruits to keep the program going. We're looking for males or females. Now, a few of our requirements are you must be 18 years of age, you must have a valid driver's license, and you need to be in relatively good shape.
This is incredible. How can someone interested get more information about the volunteer program?
Well, we're actually going to be having a family day on November 16th at the Whistler Township Fire Station. This event will be all day to help raise awareness for the WVTFD and hopefully bring in some new recruits. So please come out to support your local firefighters and find out more great ways to get involved.
Thank you so much, Nolan, and all the volunteer firefighters for everything you do. Now back to Shelby and Nicolette in the studio.
Thanks, Samantha. How about those brave firefighters?
I have lived in Whistler Township for 26 years, and this is the first time I'm hearing about the volunteer program. I thought they were all paid.
Well, I know I'll be at Family Day with my kids, and I hope all of you will be too. I think we need to do a better job of getting the word out. Maybe put flyers up in local church or go around house to house informing people about the volunteer fire department.
I know my husband, along with many others in Whistler Township, wake up to WDR, the #1 radio station in Whistler Township. What if they got a quick 30-second ad to help raise awareness?
Sounds like Nolan has a lot to consider. Well, class, with all these alternatives in mind, what do you think Nolan should choose?
Somebody call 911.